Well, here it is. I said in my last video I was going to do a Land Rover walk round video. So I went to look at about 6 Defenders before I found this one. Some awful motors out there that are advertised as solid, good, roadworthy. A bit of travelling to find this one, and I was round it maybe 5 minutes when I realised it's coming home with me. So it's a 2006 110. It is, what would they call it? It's like a utility vehicle, but without the cutouts inside. I did want one with cutouts, but speaking to people in the Land Rover scene, they're hard to get parts for. They don't normally lock, they rattle. There's enough rattles in a Land Rover to add more rattles. So I found the next best thing, really. This is the second Land Rover I've had. I had a 1984 90 back when I was 20-ish, 21. It was taking me 20 quid of petrol to get to work and back, so nearly working for free back then. So I had to sell it. Regretted it from the day it left. Always wanted another one. Been on eBay listings for 10 years, just dreaming. Found one, and I'm not disappointed. So there's some things gone wrong with it already. Not major things. It's always got me home. It's always worked. But there are some things that have gone wrong, and a few tips I can give you in a minute. So this being an ex-utility vehicle, they opted for no extras whatsoever. So I've got the panel in the centre, and they're all blanks, apart from my fog light and my hazards. This is where my windows should be, and probably heated seats, I'd guess. These will be maybe heated screen or bits like that, but all blanks. So we are windy windows, which I actually prefer because it's something to not go wrong. This is exactly what I wanted. I can chuck my bike in the back, I can go camping in it. We've got the galvanised roof rack and ladder which come with it, which is so solid. I was actually going to get a roof box tent to go on there, but I found that I can actually just lay flat in the back on an air mattress and sleep inside, so probably not going to do the roof box tent just yet. So there's a few little bits like this. It's just sort of peeling a little bit. I mean, it's just nothing. There's the odd little bit here where paint's peeling a bit, but I mean, it is, how old are we now? It's nearly 20 years old, so it's going to have the odd mark here and there. A little bit of paint peeling here. Looks like someone's tried to paint over. If you watch my Peak District video, you'll see that my light's packed in. So a recommendation would be to have a spare light switch in your motor, because this failed on me in the Peak District, and I was stranded in a lay-by with no lights, and it nearly ruined the trip. So this master switch in there, it takes less than 5 minutes to change, and it was 33 quid off eBay for original part, I think it was. So I put a screen grab of that part because it's definitely worth putting in your toolbox. So in the back, it was already plied. All of this was already in, but I've carpeted it and put this box section on just to hold my bits and my tools. Got a box there full of ratchet straps and like recovery gear for towing anyone out. Got a little shovel, got some oil, not that I need it because it doesn't drop even a tiny bit, luckily. Diesel. Then we've got sockets, and as you can tell, I'm a Milwaukee man. I love it for their pack out system, really. All of this stays in here. You can basically add to it, take away from it, take it out completely, and you just got the base on the floor, so you can run whatever through. So we've got first aid kits, sockets, impacts down there. It's a little work table if we need to do anything. Got a few drills in there. We have a work light, which is insane. Have I got even a battery on it? Yeah, this thing is, honestly, if you want to work around your vehicle, you've got another one here. Unreal. And it charges your phone as well. If your heating ever stops working, it could be because your cable's kinked. Now, I pulled this up and turned it off on the day I bought it, pulled it back down and it wouldn't work. Now, taking the dash off, I realised that the cable hadn't gone back into the outer, it had kinked. It basically, it had folded and kinked, so it wasn't retracting to turn the heating on. So I never run this up to this 0 anymore. I literally just have it at the bottom. Because if I pull that all the way up, it's probably going to kink again. I'll probably get a new cable and make it work, but for now I'm just literally keeping that down at the bottom. The fire extinguisher was in here from the previous owner. I should imagine it is the utility vehicle policy to have that in here, but it looks kind of cool and I'm just leaving it there for now. Got my camera mount, got my quad lock, which has never failed me. I've had that about 3 years. That thing, literally, that does not come off. By the case, by the mount, lock it on, and it is good to go. So the seats are pretty good. No marks on them, no stains, no oil marks. Tiny little bit of damage there. This driver's seat is actually perfect with no damage. You can't quite tell, but I'm sitting on it. But this one's perfect. What else can we show you? It's pretty basic in here. Like I say, we have got heating. Oh, my lights are on. We've got a CD player. We've got a charger, and we've got not much else really. So I'm 6'6", and when I first got this, I was having a nightmare with this wiper stalk. I'll show you this wiper stalk. Now, you go up twice for your wipers to work on different speeds, but you'll come down for your intermittent wiper. That's like every 2-3 seconds. Well, you'll see from my leg and that angle that used to come down and hit on my knee. So there I am on, that is my knee on the accelerator, and that stalk used to go straight into my knee. So I could never have it on the intermittent setting until my mate had an idea to bend that stalk. Now in there, it's got a rubber coating, but in there is metal of some sort. And I literally just put my thumb there and bent that up. So that is now on a wonk, that it sticks right up compared to that other side. That should be coming out sideways like that. But now, my knee completely misses that. So if any of you tall guys haven't thought of that, and that winds you up, bend that, and you're sorted. So, what have I had done to it since I've had it? I've had it 3 months. I've had the clutch done because I didn't want to be stuck. And the bloke who I bought it from had no idea when the clutch was changed, so that was quite expensive. Had the clutch done, had a new starter motor on it. I got the rear window tinted. This was just clear glass. That was 35 quid. I've had new tyres put on it, and they're not cheap, as you know. 242 quid a tyre. So it'd be interesting to see what you guys think I paid for it. It was the end of 2024 when I bought it. So it's the 2024 prices. It's an 06, 165,000 on it, I think it had at the time. What do you reckon, guys? How much would you pay? What mods do you think I should do? What would you change? So if you want to watch any more Landy stuff, just subscribe, put a comment in there. Tell me you've subscribed because of the Landy stuff. Keen to film some more. So on that note, I'll let you guys and gals go and look at this beautiful scenery where I've been filming.